It is time now for a tale of hopes and dreams, a tale of athleticism and technology combining to deliver extraordinary and unprecedented results, but also a tale of alleged deception, a tale that proves the accuracy of the old adage that try and try and try again is the way to proceed, because a man who had tried 46 times to become the Conker champion of these islands has finally succeeded. But that is sadly not the end of the story, because he's now been hit by claims of cheating after a steel chestnut was found in his pocket. For reasons that we should probably establish first, St John Burkett has been tasked with the job of investigating this allegation, and he joins me now live from the World Conker Championships. St John, why you?
Why me? I've been on the committee quite a number of years, and we take playing conkers seriously,
Good.
The event serious. So we're investigating this seriously. We're gathering all evidence, and we've got a good selection of evidence. It sort of indicates innocence at the moment, but we just want to make sure.
You can't do that. You can't say that now. You've got to go through due process. Is there no jury?
Well, the jury will be the committee.
Right.
So I will produce a report for the committee, and the committee will then have to accept the report.
The man who's accused of tampering with conkers or having a steel conker in his pocket was also the man who's in charge of drilling the conkers and inserting the strings. Now, I'm not Columbo, St John, that's your job. but that seems to me to be a recipe for potential controversy.
Absolutely, yes,
Right.
yes. We do like a bit of controversy in the safe world of conkers. So yes, it is, and we do need to make sure that before we draw any conclusions that we have got the evidence and have sifted the evidence,
All right.
including video evidence. We're on VAR at the moment.
There you go. That's him. You get that. No, seriously, I don't want to interfere. The world's media is beating a path to your door. We speak of David Jakins, of course, known as King Conker. If you've been on the committee for years and he is King Conker, you're old mates. How can you be trusted with this task?
Well, somebody has to do it. If need be, we'll bring in an independent. Something perhaps you could do, James.
And I might be available for this, actually. What actually happened? Because we've jumped straight to the kind of closing scene. We've jumped straight to the one more thing moment in Colombo. We've missed that opening scene where we see the alleged crime actually underway. So he smashed every conker before him in a way that made some people suspicious.
Well, the men's final. So,
Yes.
Okay, so you play through several rounds to get to the men's final. We split the men and women out. They start playing each other, split them out because there's more men than women usually.
Right.
So we have men's world champion versus women's world champion, a grand final, which he lost.
He did to Kelsey Banchbach from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's an international sport, conkers. People don't realise that. It's a global.
Absolutely, yeah. Yes. Yeah, team winners from the Netherlands. We got junior winners from Latvia and Germany. Now he, in the men's final, beat his opponent with a single strike of the conker.
Yeah.
And in the semi-final, 2 strikes. Now, that could be technique honed over 46 years of playing, or it could be something else. We think that he was lucky in the draw, perhaps, because you've got to draw your conkers blind from a bag. You can't bring your own. There's none of that fiddling around with them beforehand. And also, we have judges on each stand. We have 2 judges. So we have a ring judge that oversees everything. And in the video, it appears to show the judges looking very carefully at his hands and what he's doing.
To make sure.
It also appears to show him putting his hand in his pocket and pulling out a conker and throwing it to the crowd.
How was the steel conker found, St John?
He showed it to a journalist after the event.
Which is not necessarily the actions of a guilty man.
Not necessarily, no.
Unless, of course, he's doing a double bluff. Unless it's exactly what a guilty man would do. Because then people like me would say that's not the actions of a guilty man.
Absolutely. And we're trying to find out whether anybody knew about this conker before the start of the event. And we're just waiting to speak to one of the judges, in fact, the chief umpire, who we believe may have the answer to that. I also like the story, your description of athleticism, because before the event, he said to me, well, St John, he said, I might be able to come along to the event, but my legs aren't what they were. I might manage a couple of hours, but I'm going to need to sit down.
You can't do conkers sitting. That'll be the New York Times there, St John. Seriously.
Yeah.
It is. Before you go, I've got one more question. I'm a little reluctant to raise this point, but do you remember when Heinz claimed that they were discontinuing salad cream?
Yeah.
And they got loads and loads of publicity.
Yeah.
And then they admitted that they were never discontinuing salad cream at all. But lo and behold, salad cream had enjoyed its biggest PR push in the history of salad cream. Is it possible that you and your colleagues at the World Conker Championships are swinging, not the lead on this occasion, but swinging the conker?
I would love to say that it was, but it wasn't our story in the first place.
Was it not?
No, it was journalists' story. We have plenty of journalists come along to the event, and this came from the journalists, didn't come from us.
Okay. 2,000 enthusiasts in attendance in Southwick, Northamptonshire. Is it always held in is it Southwick or Southwick?
It is, yeah. It's run by volunteers, and we've got all our infrastructure there and everything. But anybody else who wants to come along and help run it, fantastic.
So, okay.
Get in contact.
Younger generation. I noticed the defeated finalist in the men's was only 23, and the woman that won the whole thing was 34. So it's a younger generation coming through.
Absolutely.
Final question: when's the verdict? When will we know? When can King Conker sleep easy or not?
Yeah, hope to top and tail this by tomorrow. Certainly, some point tomorrow.
I shall alert the news desk.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much indeed, St. John, the head judge there, or chief investigator into alleged shenanigans at the World Conker Championship.